Okay, I was originally going to do a comment response video because I've done those in the past when my audience was much smaller. But I went through it, and there's too many to do a whole comment response video. So I figured I would kind of pick out the ones that ring the loudest to me. And forgive me, I honestly forgot the username of the comment that I'm responding to today. From here on out, I will announce the username. Okay, so before you comment, if you don't want your username mentioned publicly, you might want to pay attention because I'm going to call your username out publicly. But for this one, I really don't remember who it was. But somebody said, "So what are soulmates?" Okay, all right. So first of all, like I said in the last video about twin flames and whatnot, this life is a game. Okay, have any of you all ever played a virtual reality game? Ever? If you have not, I would highly recommend that you try it. I tried it for my first time, back in, about a month and a half ago, I want to say, somewhere around there. I tried a virtual reality game for my first time, and the first thing that hit me was, oh my God, this life makes so much more sense. Until you actually try a real virtual reality game, I don't know if you quite understand how easy it is to make a complete and total illusion seem so fucking real. Like you're right there. Okay? So let's just imagine for a minute that you and all your friends, even if you don't have any friends right now, like I have a few, okay? I have some friends, don't get me wrong. But just take all the friends from your past and just imagine you have like 50, 100, 200 friends, whatever, your buddies. And you're going through this, a place like Chuck E. Cheese or something like that, where there's all these games to play. Games everywhere, dude. All over the place, man. And then there's this one off in the corner that everybody walking around is like, dude, you gotta try that. And you look at it and it looks kind of stupid. You know, it doesn't really look like much, you know, it's like, what the hell? Okay, no, I'll come back to that later. This one looks like fun. So you play all the other games, you know what I'm saying? And there's just places filled with games, dude. Well, some of the people in their group of friends that they go there with, like imagine you're at Chuck E. Cheese, dude, or Dave and Buster's, okay? That's where I tried my first reality game, virtual reality game. Something, just imagine that. This is nothing like what it's really like over there, but this is the closest thing that I can use to kind of describe and maybe make it make a little bit more sense. So you're like, oh, okay, cool. Well, all right, I'll play this stupid little game. And then you say, okay, well, who do you want to be? Shit. Well, who can we be? Okay, well, let's go through this list of characters. And you got all your buddies right there. And they're like, okay, well, here's a cop. Here's a robber. Here's a husband. Here's a wife. Here's a dog. Here's a son. Here's a daughter. Here's blah, blah, blah. Just go through the list, right? And you and all your buddies get to choose between, oh, okay, and then you get a little preview of the, just something kind of, okay, well, this is most likely, when you click on a video game character and it shows you, bam, it shows them doing shit, and it's like, oh, okay, cool, that's something along the lines of what I'm going to do if I play this character. Oh, okay, cool. All right, well, I think I want to be, who do you want to be, man? Oh, shit, I don't know, let me think. Let's look at this thing for a minute. Okay, I think I want to be the son. All right, well, I'll be the dad. Cool. And then your other buddy goes, man, I want to be the cop, dude. And your other buddy goes, I want to be the robber, And then your other one goes, man, I want to be the criminal that goes to prison for 50 years. And just go through the fucking list, dude. It's your group of friends. So you all sit down, you put the mask on, and bam, you're right there. Okay? And you get lost in it. Again, this is a very kind of a piss poor analogy compared to what it really is, but this is the only thing that I have to compare it to, what your soulmates are. Your soulmates are your buddies on the other side. Now, everybody, when I say the other side, I don't mean that it's Earth and one other side. That's not the way it is, okay? What I mean is, over there, we all know each other, okay? Outside of this game, of this virtual reality game that consists of the planet, the universe, the multiverse, the star systems, all that bullshit. All the religions, you know, where Jesus, he's in a dimension, one of those dimensions up there, and Buddha, he's in one of those dimensions up there, and that's one game, one fucking game, and your soulmates are your friends that you agree to come play that game with, and we get addicted to it. A lot of us do. In this day and age that we're in right now, there are many people who have never played the game before. Quite like me. I've been here before, but not very many times. Not very many times. I don't have more than about 10 lifetimes here. Now, I know that may sound like a lot, but compared to everybody else's hundreds of thousands of millions and billions and trillions of lifetimes cycling through this game, that's not very much, you know? So, your soulmates, basically, are the people. Not people, but the entities, the beings. Over there. Not nowhere near here. That you say, hey, let's try this game. You know? And you go in and play it together. You know? Your worst enemies. The people who you've loved the most. The people you've hated the most. You know, the people who have hurt you the most. The people who have done... Anybody in this life who has had the biggest impact on your life, the biggest, those are your soulmates. Those are your soulmates. Some people like to call them your spirit guides, which, yes, you have a lot of those too. They're your soulmates too. They didn't come quite as far into the game as you did. Some people call them ascended masters and all this bullshit. That's just beings playing a different part in this game. Makes sense at all? At all? Okay? You have a big group of buddies that you walk into Chuck E. Cheese with all these games all over the place. And this little Earth game is just one of them, way off over in the corner. And it's quite frequently the one that everybody's like, oh my God, that game. Dude, that's the hardest game in this whole building. I dare you to go play that. Most people are like, well, whatever. It looks so stupid. And then once you start playing it, you get addicted to it. And you're like, holy fuck, dude. Makes sense. I hope so. If not, do some more research, ponder it for a little bit, go inside, see if you can remember. All right? The weekend forecast will be coming probably later tonight, okay? I really don't feel like doing it right now at this very moment. I wanted to kick this video out, okay? I hope you all got something from that. Have a good one.